A lot of YouTubers these days have been hopping on the trend of speedrunning. And if you don't know what speedrunning is, well, it's basically finding the fastest route to beating any given game. The game most generic YouTubers hopped on was Minecraft, so I just want to take a second and really thank myself for not falling into that trend. I'm playing Minecraft. I'm trying to speedrun this stupid game, and I hate this guy. I'm just JR. He is really freaking lame. Okay, and the second has commenced. So I was thinking, what if I tried speedrunning, but on a game that most people may not expect? And I somehow landed on Roblox. I know this may come as a surprise for most of you, but Roblox actually has its own subgenre of speedrunning. If you're a longtime fan of the channel, then you'd know that I started this channel by making Roblox videos.
Hello everybody, this is Wistful Pixel here.
So why don't we revisit the game for old time's sake, even though I still play it. Anyway, let me explain how these speedruns work. As you can see, the difference between Roblox and Minecraft is that Roblox is a website where you can host games. Kind of like Steam, meaning it is not technically a game. So Roblox has all kinds of games you can speedrun on, like parkour games, adventure games, or climbing to 2,000 stairs to VIP games. I settled with work at a pizza place. That's the game we're speedrunning today. Now, to keep my average view duration up throughout the entire video, I'm gonna walk you through every single place run I was actually able to achieve and show you how I actually became a world record Roblox speedrunner. Alright, it's time to ask for some subscribers. Woo! I actually sounded like a loser recording this part, so I decided to re-record it, and yeah, I'm close to 6,000 subscribers. So subscribe so I can get 2 seconds of serotonin. You can always unsubscribe later, but I know you wouldn't do it. Alright, thank you. On to the video.
These nuts.
This pizza boxer speedrun was my first run to get verified, and ironically the first on this list because it ended up scoring 3rd place. The pizza boxer's job is simple. Box pizzas and send them over the conveyor belt so that the delivery idiots can take them over to the customers' houses. Side note, but imagine having your house literally right next to a pizza factory. You literally get to see the ingredients shipped to the pizza place right in front of your house. The con to this though is that you can literally only eat pizza because you're on a deserted island and escape is futile. Existential crisis aside, the goal of the speedrun was for me to box 10 pizzas in under 14 seconds. I say 14 seconds because that was the first place run. My goal for every single one of these runs was to aim for first place. It took a while to verify these runs anyway, so if top 3 was the best I could get, I'd still take it. The best way I learned new speedrunning strats was by watching and improving on what the top runners were doing, and I learned about the strategy of stacking pizzas on the floor and setting up boxes. The counter was wide enough to hold 4 boxes, 1 on the conveyor belt and the rest on the table. So right in front of those boxes, I put pizzas there for extra efficiency. The problem here was that I didn't drag the extra box from the top down onto the table, which would have refreshed the new boxes, and because of how late these boxes came in, it ended up slowing down the run. But even with this flaw in my strat, I still ended up placing 3rd.
Why do you hate me? Are you a good gamer girl?
Stop.
Hey gamer girls, welcome back to another Roblox video. Today, I'll be making pizzas. And of course, I'm in the kitchen, because I'm a woman.
Alright, 18 seconds.
Yeah, boy.
This supplier speedrun was the category I practiced first before diving into any other categories. I practiced this category so much that I was practicing during online school.
Definitely contact me to discuss any of your grades.
Side note, but on speedrun.com on the leaderboards, it says that I have a 2nd place run, but when you click for further details, it says I have a 3rd place run. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to call this a 2nd place run since when compared on the leaderboards, it was placed over the previous 2nd place. Anyways, the supplier's job is probably the easiest job in the game, not counting the cashier, where all you have to do is drive trucks from the item factory to the main restaurant, you drag and drop the boxes onto a conveyor belt, and you do this more and more as ingredients begin to run out. For some reason, the first place holder's video was taken down, so I had to rely on the 2nd place for any strats that may help me in my run. At first, there was multiple things holding back runs, mainly the door to the conveyor belt back at the restaurant. I soon later realized from his run that putting the extra truck next to the door kept it open for some period of time, which prevented a time waste from waiting for the door to open. Some other things I caught on to was holding on to one of the boxes, putting the camera at a certain angle, and how to stay concentrated when you drag and drop. The thing that annoyed me the most about this run was how many times the camera would change whenever I put it in a certain angle, which would kill the flow if a box got stuck outside the conveyor belt or on the roof. Are you kidding? No! So every time this happened, that meant that the run was practically dead. Since I practiced this category the most, I knew I was bound to get a good score eventually. So I'm very proud of my 2nd place run. Okay, this is actually really good. Oh, 14! 14! We're leaving at 14. I need to get the perfect angle, Sable. Pray for me.
Praise for you.
Thank you.
I will
Eliminate the middle class.
This run was basically just like the last one, except the boxes are multiplied by 5 and there's an extra person helping. For this run, I got my boy Vapor to help out, and I briefly taught him about the strats I used for the previous run. In order for this plan to be a success, I had Vapor pressing the buttons that spawned the ingredients. While he was doing that, I counted 25 boxes and put them all in the truck. I would head to the restaurant and keep the door open while I used my previous practice of dragging and dropping to finish off before Vapor got there. Once Vapor was there, I would start dragging his boxes along with him for extra efficiency, and I would be the one that would hop out in case there were any loose boxes. Now, this would have gone to plan if I just paid more attention to my box stacking, because one ended up falling out of the back, causing me to lose time in the run, having to jump out and pick up the box from there. Regardless of that huge pit stop, we still ended up getting second place. All right, just press on the buttons. 18, 19, 20, please. Please, 22. All right, I got 25, Vapor. No, I dropped one.
11,
This is such a disaster.
19, 20, 21. Oh my gosh, I got it perfect.
6, 7, 8.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Come
This
on.
is so bad. This is so bad.
No.
No, no, no.
We got it. Yeah.
No, there's still one. All right, there we go. Okay, 2 minutes. Wait a second. Am I the only one seeing that there's still a box there? You silly speedrun admins. I didn't really have much to say on the last segment because everything was said in the original supplier speedrun. But now, without further delay, here's the run that gave me my title of Roblox World Record Speedrunner. Yep, that's right. It's another supplier speedrun. Woo! It's not like there's been 2 others featured in the video. I know what you're all thinking. How many times are you gonna do the supplier run? I told you already that this was the category I practiced the most. I already had the mojo of keeping the door open while dragging and dropping. You think I'm just gonna let those hours of practice go to waste? Plus, it was early boxes this time, which meant all I had to do was reset, hop in the truck, and go. Alright, so this recording doesn't have audio at all, so I'm just gonna narrate over what's happening. First I have to reset, then get in the truck, which luckily is already fully loaded with ingredients. I head over to the pizza place, unload the boxes, and get first place. Now, see, that wasn't very hard. Hey, you may think that's an anticlimactic ending, but you still gave me 8 minutes of watch time. Thanks for watching!
Trap phone, he talk shit, he ain't really got a backbone. I'm in the back with the money on my lap, oh, you don't come and last if you never gonna track, oh. You bitch, you been looking silly. Send me my advance, I'm running into a milli. I'm driving in an Audi, you pulling up in a mini. This he got an Audi, I'm turning into an innie. Hey, like, trap phone, digital dash, that boy talk digital trash. Pew, 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 I can't hold on my rags. Bitch talk shit and I blast. Don't talk to me like that.
Hey, she ain't my penis.
Your mama ate my penis.
You ain't my penis.
Why are you guys
my
like this?
penis.